Alright guys, so divorce is a really difficult subject. Depending on how long you were married, what age you got married at, and what stage in your life you're at right now, this is probably going to impact you differently. But nonetheless, the way we approach the healing process after divorce is going to be somewhat similar. So what we decided to do was first ask our readers, but also ask a lot of the people around the office who have had first-hand experience with divorce, the most important things that they did, and the most important lessons that they learned when they were getting divorced, so that hopefully you can apply those things to your life and help this experience be a little less unpleasant. So the first and one of the most important things is to recognize that your divorce is a sunk cost. If you're not familiar, a sunk cost is a past investment that can no longer be recovered. Sunk costs are a really big part of why we continue to make bad decisions despite knowing that they're bad decisions. It might be the reason why you stayed in your relationship for so long in the first place. When we've invested so much of our time, so much of our personal and emotional resources into something, it can be really difficult to walk away from. Nonetheless, it's really important to recognize that the time that you spent with your ex-wife can no longer be recovered. So it's really important, if possible, to not obsess over the time that you've lost in that relationship, because there's nothing you can do to get it back. The only thing that you can do now, the only thing that you can do to recover from that, is to start looking forward. If your relationship wasn't working and it ended, you made the right decision. It doesn't matter if you made it 10 years into the relationship or 1 year into the relationship. If it wasn't working, calling it quits was the right choice. Now, maybe you weren't one to actually prompt the divorce. Maybe it was your ex-wife that wanted the divorce. In those cases, it's going to be a lot more difficult, but the point still stands. If your ex-wife wanted to end your marriage, it's much better that you found that out when you did than spending more time in a relationship that was going to end one way or another.